Welcome to Glasgow, and tonight we are seeing a band I was meant to see 3 years ago, but because of something else I had on the same night, I didn't end up going. But tonight we are seeing Sirens at SWG3. I feel a little bit nervous, but anyway, we'll see you when we get there. Now, the reason I said I was a bit nervous was because I'm not too sure exactly what the set list is going to be like tonight, because they said there was only like 10 songs on it from their previous shows. That means they'll only be going on for about half an hour, and there's only one support band tonight. Not exactly how that's all going to pan out, but anyway, I'm pretty excited as it is anyway. So, we'll see when we get in there. That was phenomenal, unbelievable. Such a good live band. Oh, the crowd weren't as intense as it was going to be, was the only downside. But anyway, full review when we get in. So, just got back in, and what can I say? Well, I knew this band were going to be good, but wow, like, they completely succeeded in my expectations, apart from the crowd a bit. I'll get onto that in a minute. So, considering this gig was only announced about a month ago, there's the reason I said I was nervous at the start of the vlog. I didn't really know what to expect at all. So, like, the only thing I heard was, oh yeah, it's linked with Sirens, SWG3, and that was that. They didn't say any support acts, didn't play whether they're playing the poetry rooms, the galvanizers, or the warehouse. So, I expect them to play the galvanizers because they've been around for a few years and they're quite big. They play the academy and all that and stuff, which was, fun enough, the show I was meant to see about 3 years ago, but I didn't manage to go because I had something else on that night, but anyway, so, let's just get on to the rest of it. So, basically, I got there, and the doors opened at 7, although I showed up about 20 past because I thought, nah, it's not going to be much action on, because I thought, again, there was only one support act on until I got there, and then the third support band, funnily enough, I've known about for a while, Altered Sky, because their singer, Anna, I think she's called, and Anna, if you're watching this, hi, I followed them for a while because she followed me on Instagram, and then I followed the band for a while. I hadn't really listened to them though until tonight, but now I do. I'll definitely be checking them out because they were really good. And then second band, Bitch Falcon they were called. So yeah, Irish band. Absolutely really cool, very like technical, very like very melodic and very like just I just had a lot of atmosphere to them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, they were a pretty good band and stuff. And then, funnily enough, at the side of the stage now, the poetry room's a very good place for meeting people because the stage door's literally at the side of the stage on the left-hand side, and the only thing that separates us is like a little gate. And funnily enough, Mr. Quinn himself was standing at the side of the stage. I'm absolutely surprised that not a lot of people noticed. But anyway, I waited till after the second support I had to go talk to him because he literally walked around. I literally walked to the stairs and there he was. And we got talking, and oh, it was the funniest thing ever. Like, just, it was so nice, and just like, but he was so modest as well. Just thinking about like, oh, I hope we're good for you. It's like, mate, I've heard really good things about you, so I'm expecting really good things. So, and again, they just didn't disappoint. Like, as soon as they went on, just like every song was fantastic. And the only criticism I had of them particularly was like, I feel like the guitars would turn up far too much over his mic. But that's a common thing with a lot of bands. So it's not the first time I've noticed stuff like that. His voice live is just unbelievable. Like, his voice is really, really high. But again, like the way he hits those notes is just unbelievable every time. Again, the only other criticism was more of the crowd. Just considering the songs, was it If You Can't Hang, Kick Me, James Dean and all that. I was betting full on, riots were breaking out and everyone got absolutely mental. Far from it. There was only, in the mosh pit area in the middle, was only about 3 or 4 people in there any one time. And just, again, Kick Me right at the end. I was expecting a full scale, like, brawl to break out. But nah, that didn't really happen. It was just, again, a few people. The crowd was enthusiastic enough, but at the same time, could have been a little bit more intense for the songs they do. But anyway, overall, it was a good night. But anyway, as for crowd intensity, tonight will be nothing compared to what we're going to be seeing on Wednesday. While She Sleeps, Trash Boat, and a couple of other bands that we'll be seeing as well. And that will be the same place as SWG3, and that will be in the Galvanizers Ballroom. So, expecting really good things from that. And then, after that, it'll be the big one after that, 21 Pilots, but I'll get onto that another time. Anyway, I love yous and leave yous, and good night.